Hey guys, what's up? My name's Art, and just want to get something off my chest. Okay, nothing bad has happened, so that's good. So I'm wondering, why do I feel kind of uneasy? Okay, okay. So what happened was months ago, I did a video about this one girl I bought a phone for. It was for my ex-girlfriend. My ex-girlfriend, her twin sister. I bought her a phone and that whole fiasco. I sent her money. And sometimes, and was, basically cutting off. I'm checking emails too, so okay. So what happened is, so yesterday I'm at work, normal thing, like most people. I'm at work, and then I notice a Facebook Messenger, you know, message. Now what happens is that one of my coworkers, and I'm friends with one of my coworkers, and sometimes we send pictures back and forth. Okay. Now the thing about it, so it pops up. So I'm thinking he's probably sent me some weird stuff, and it's from her. I was like, oh, what now? So and it goes, hey, hey, this is your ex. I'm the ex kind of thing. So and she's like, hey, how's it going? I miss you a lot. I'm like, so I'm thinking it's her twin sister playing some kind of joke. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, what kind of game she's playing at now? And she's talking about how much she missed me, and you know, um, she had a relationship with somebody. Well, she ghosted me. She was dating me until she found somebody on hyper gaming and ghosted my ass. Then she was like, "Are you mad at me? Are you upset?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, hell yeah, I'm upset. Why wouldn't I be upset? Think about it." And she was like, "Yeah, I know. She had so much trauma in this 2 year relationship that she had." Well, think about this. You're dating this guy while you putting feelers out for that one person. You finally get that one person. And the funny thing is, this person has everything. You come in with nothing. Guess who's in control? Okay. So now all of a sudden, somehow you got out of that. Somehow you got out of that, and now you want to talk to me. he was probably, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, let's play this game. Let's play this game. And she's like, she's talking about how much he loves me and some shit like that. And I'm thinking to myself, if you love me so much, why the hell did you leave? But anyway, I'm thinking this is a game, so I'm like playing along, and she's, this person's texting me that she's sorry for all that she done to me. I didn't deserve this because I've been in her corner all this time. I basically was there for this person, and you just up and leave. Okay. And she's talking about she wish she could be more honest about herself. And I'm thinking to myself, what? What the hell is this? What? This is strange and crazy. You wish to be honest? And I'm thinking to myself, this is her sister. And I'm like, I said, well, okay, fine. She talked about she wants to have, if we have a future. I'm like, what? What? A future? What the hell is it? I'm thinking to myself, okay, she's going way too far. I'm like, kudos, you're going way too far. And I just replied back, okay, we'll talk about it. Okay, fine. I'm at work. I'm like, okay, we'll talk about it. I'm gonna go back to do my thing. Oh, get a chance, type in something. I'm being, a lot of times when I'm at work, I like to be focused, but sometimes that phone helps me focus. And then she told me she wants to see me so we can talk. I'm like, sure, why not? Sure, why not? Because you're screwing around. Okay. Now all of a sudden I'm look up, and I'm thinking to myself, that's kind of ballsy for her to do this, knowing how I felt about her. That's kind of fucking ballsy. I'm thinking I'm about to smack a bitch, like that Dave Chappelle song about to choke a bitch. That's the mode I'm thinking of. That's the mode. That's what I'm thinking of. So I'm still playing along. Now think about this. This is 2 years ago. 2 years ago. I've been around this woman for like 2 years. When we got together, or been around each other, she had nothing. She ended up saving up money to get a car. Some stupid shit happens. She loses the car. She moves in with this one dude. I tell her this is a bad idea. Oh, it's fine. Turned out it was her drug dealer. Okay. Now think about it. Why would you get involved with somebody like that? Sometimes you get involved with people sometimes, and you don't know why. It just happens. But this was back then. So I'm thinking to myself, it took me a year to get over this. And now, doing something like this, I'm like, this is fucking low as hell. I'm gonna, okay, I'm about to say, okay, it's time to cut the act. And I was about to go into it. But then she started talking slightly, but the thing is, I started reading the word, how her wording is, and it's slightly different. I'm like, something's wrong here. Hmm. And I told her, you know, I basically told her that a lot of shit went down, a lot of things between us. Some stuff is not so cool. I'm willing to meet with you, but I don't know exactly how that's going to turn out. I'm willing to meet with you. I'm willing to talk about it, get some shit off my chest, so I can actually have some fucking closure. You know, and she's kind of seemed she understood. And then she was like, well, you know, when can you be free to see me? I'm like, okay. Well, I said, if you're serious, take a picture of yourself right now. I'm like, okay. So I said, I got this, sir. I got this now. And here's a selfie of her. I'm like, okay, this is weird. Is this really her texting me off her sister's phone? Is this really her doing this? And I look at the picture, I was like, oh, that looks like her, and you know, you say you're at your mom's house, but it looks like you're at a hotel room. So I was like, okay. So I'm like, all right, fine. You know, I was like, okay, all right. So I said, okay, fine. Still wasn't really convinced that it was her. Talking about she wants to come down and wants to come down and visit to see me specifically. Now the thing is, her sister was saying the same thing. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. Yeah, and then it was like, it's, and then she's playing, I'm so ashamed of all the shit I done to you kind of thing. And I'm like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. No, so I'm thinking to myself, okay, maybe this is her. Okay, she knows she did me wrong. But now, why is she so concerned about Patchett putting things right? Why now all of a sudden? Because she's gone from that dude? She realized she fucked up? I don't know. I mean, has that ever happened to any of you guys? Somehow, you're someone who had potential leaves you for some strange reason and tries to get you back because they fucked up. But they fuck it up in such a way that it's but they fuck it up in such a way that it's kind of like crazy. I mean, there was nights where I was like, fuck this shit. Game over. Which means that you wouldn't have seen a lot of my videos. I probably did a video saying, yeah, this is game over. I don't know. So I'm like, okay. And I said, you know what? I think I'm like this. I think something shady's going on. I mean, I think you're just playing around, some shit like that. And she's like, I don't blame you. I'm like, okay, fine. So I'm like, okay, so you're planning on coming by within the next week or two. Okay, fine. No big deal, right? All right. So I'm like, okay. And I'm talking to her for a little bit. You know, and it's like, hmm. And I'm starting to think that this is actually her. Hmm. So then, all of a sudden, She texts me a phone number. And I'm like, what's his phone number? Now, the thing is, her sister has it's an area code. I know the area. The fun thing is, her sister, the twin, who I think this is, texts me from her phone, so I know her phone number. This is a totally different phone. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay, what's going on here? So I look up, I was like, okay. Someone just text me. All right. Later on, so I'm like, I'm coming home from work, and I'm trying to put this in the back of my mind, so because, like I said, a lot of stuff happened, and I don't want these bad feelings after all the stuff that happened. Whatever. She starts texting me, talking about how sorry she is, how sorry she feels horrible. And I'm like, oh my goodness. She texted me a picture of her. And I'm like, okay, I think this actually is her. So now I'm like kind of ambivalent. I don't know exactly what to do. Meeting her to bitch this bitch out sounds cool. But, I've grown so much. I've grown a lot. In the last 2 years, I've grown a lot. The thing is, I don't want to regress back. So, but it's kind of confusing. But what I'm going to do is that after I get done with this video, I'm going to take out some trash, do some email stuff, and then I'm going to play a game or two. I'll play a game or so, and then, watch some movies or something like that, and go to bed. It's always funny when certain things happen and it just takes you back. You remember all the good times. I mean, have there ever been a person who all of a sudden comes into your, gives you a text or something, you remember all the good times and all the bad times, all the weirdest shit, So, with that in mind, let me know what you think. Do you think this is do you think this is her sister playing a joke on me? Do you think that this is actually her trying for something or throwing something shady or some shit like that? I don't know. To me, it seems that way, but then again, it's kind of hard to get. It's kind of hard to gauge because there's lots of emotions involved. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. And not even going to try to know right now. Right now I'm living day to day. So, thanks for listening. Watching, thanks for listening. Give me a reply if you like. Give me a comment. Like it. Subscribe to my channel. Share this video. That'd be awesome. Otherwise, I'll talk to you guys later.